Hey grade 5, very good afternoon to one and all. In today's class, we discussed an important topic called election process that we have in India. Under election process, we discussed a 9-step procedure do we have in Indian Election Commission. These are the 9-step process that we follow for an election. So the first and foremost step is the announcement of elections by the Election Commission of India. So the Election Commission of India is the in charge for conducting the elections. They will announce the date, and after the announcements of dates, the candidates who are willing to contest the elections can file their nominations. So that comes under the second process, which is called filing of nominations. And third part, which is called campaigning. In Tamil, the word campaigning means pracharam. So we have to go to the people's house and we have to address and we have to do our campaigning by means of voice, or we can conduct some processions, or we can post, we can pay some posters, banners and flux to share our thoughts and views in order to gain the support from the people. So moving on to the next, which is casting of our votes. On the day of election, we have to cast our votes. So this comes under casting of our votes. In India, we have a fundamental right to cast our vote. So we want to we have to cast our vote definitely. And moving on to the next, we have polling officers. The polling officers are the in charge officers during the election campaign and during the election taking place. In the election office, the polling officers are given in charge whether the peoples are coming and casting their votes properly. And we have next, which is called electronic voting machine. So this is the EVM. EVM is nothing but electronic voting machine. In this machine, we used to cast our vote. Just it will be having a certain list of rulers, and the people who are contesting the names will be pasted along the right side, and you have to click which name you are supposed to vote. So you can I have showed the picture and during the class, and hope you remember. So in next step is ink mark in the index finger. So after pressing the button in the electronic voting machine, you will be marked ink in your index finger, so that it indicates that your vote has been casted. That ink will be a permanent ink and it will not be erased for so many days. It will be in your hand for long days. It cannot be erased easily. So the casted votes will be taken to the counting booths after a period of time where the votes are being counted. After counting, the declaration of the winner of the election will be announced. So we have a 9-step process. I'll explain you once again. The first is announcement of elections by the Election Commission of India. Second is filing of nominations. Third is campaigning. Fourth is casting our votes. Fifth is polling officers. Sixth is electronic voting machine where we can cast our votes. And seventh, ink mark on the index finger to mark and mention that I have casted my vote. And eighth is the votes are taken to the counting booths where the votes are counted. And the 9 is the declaration of the winner who has won the election. So moving on to the next, we have a exercise number 4.11 in page number 81. Under this exercise is based on campaigning. As I said you before, the word campaigning in Tamil means a pracharam. So you have to go to the people and you have to seek your votes from the people. So you have to make votes. So you have to impress. In what are the ways we can make impressions? So that comes under campaigning. So they have asked you to write a slogan for a candidate. So if I am contesting in an election, so what will be my catchy slogan for me will be support your choice for my voice. So this will be a catchy slogan for me. So this is my choice. I wanted to write your own choice for a candidate if he or she is contesting in an election. So I am eagerly waiting to see how catchy a slogan would be. So moving on to the next, they have some options given. So these are the few options how a candidate can do campaigning. Door to door visit. A candidate can go door to door visits and he can meet the peoples directly, or he can conduct processions or he can post slogans, or he can quote slogans, he can make posters and banners, and he can give a massive speeches, and through public gatherings he can do campaigning. So these are the different ways how a candidate can do campaigning. They have asked you to choose one such way that you would like to prefer a candidate. If I am a candidate, I would prefer definitely like I'll go with two choices. Choice number one is door to door visit. I'll cover almost each and every houses that comes under my regiment. And moving on to the second option, I'll go with speeches and public gatherings. I'll arrange some massive speech, massive crowd for the public gathering, through which I can share my views and what are all the things I can give you after winning. So these are the things that we have to convey during the campaigning time. So I want your choice to be there. And moving on to the next, we have exercise number 4.12, which is in page number 82. So I'll just explain you once again. The election dates are to be released by the Election Commission of India. Then the filing of nomination will be done. After filing of nomination, the campaigning process will be started. After campaigning, the election date will come. And moving on to the next, the casted votes will be counted in the polling booth. Next, the declaration of the winner will be done. So we have a short summary of an election process here. So I have shared my answers. You can refer the answers from here. And I also want you to complete exercise number 4.13 in page number 83, which is a very simple exercise for you. So with this, I am going to conclude today's session. So after watching this video, I want you to complete your self-work, which is being given. Exercise number 4.11 in page 81, 4.12 in page 82, and 4.13 in page 83. Thank you all and had a nice time with you. See you in the next week. Unless until moving from you is a very friendly social educator, Bala Vigneshwar. Bye.